In many work comp cases, there is a personal injury component. This most often arises out of car accidents or motor vehicle accidents that you are involved in during the course and scope of your employment. We are able to settle your personal injury action either before, during, or after the work comp settlement. Whenever you settle your personal injury action with the adverse driver's insurance, the work comp insurer does have what's called a subrogation interest in your claim. The reason being is that in Minnesota, you are entitled to 6 types of damages in a personal injury action. That would be past and future medical bills, past and future wage loss, and past and future pain and suffering. Because work comp pays your past medical bills and your past wage loss and potentially your future medical bills and future wage loss, Minnesota states that you can't what we call double dip. So essentially, because you've already been compensated for the past wage loss, the past medical bills, when you recover those items on your personal injury action, you can't double recover. So work comp then comes in and says, all right, we've paid your medical bills to the tune of $20,000. So you now owe us that from the adverse driver's liability policy. So there's a statutory formula and a statutory calculator that we use to run these numbers through, and it generates what work comp subrogation interest or lien will be in your personal injury settlement. So while it doesn't preclude you from recovering these items in your personal injury action, you will have to be very cognizant of the fact that of the gross amount received from your personal injury settlement, some amount of that will be repaid to the work comp insurer. For motor vehicle accidents that involve multiple layers of insurance, such as underinsurance, uninsured, when you recover on the liability side, on the adverse driver, work comp only gets one bite at the apple per se. So once you repay work comp from the liability settlement, work comp will not then have a claim to your underinsurance, for example. We always work with the work comp insurer while we are settling or have settled your personal injury action to ensure that at the end of the day, we know what your take home will be from the liability insurance before we move on to different layers of insurance.